Hello? You guys, stop. Is it mom o'clock yet? I am going crazy.
Heck yeah. It's mom o'clock somewhere.
The past 30 minutes was so...
I need like a shake it out.
No, I need like a walk on the beach.
That would be so nice. I feel like people think that we're in this like little studio. Like we have shit going on
Everywhere.
There are babies sleeping. We're
Literal
trying to get
shit.
sitters. There's things happening, but now we're here.
I almost fist fought my husband. For
Almost,
seconds.
and I almost wanted to crawl into a fucking hole. But here we are. We're good.
It's just like, it's so hard when you plan your day around this and you're like, okay, it worked out the past two times.
And we have like literally an hour and a half. It's not like we do this all day long. Like my son needs to be picked up. I have two babies at home. Like we have things
My mother's
to do.
here
Her
from
mom's
up
here
north.
on standby in case the baby wakes up from this nap, which
I feel like I'm screaming. I'm about to wake
willing.
him up. He was screaming, crying for the past hour and a half while we were getting ready, which I didn't even have time. I had to get Emily ready, get myself ready. My mom
she does my makeup. Thank God you're a saint.
I know. I just want to try my best.
Okay, but now
It's fine.
we're here.
I almost cried, like
I
really,
know.
really badly.
I mean,
It's fine. We're fine. We're here. I'm so excited. You know why? Because we're on episode 3. Like, I feel like no one understands how much this means to both of us.
no, this is like everything and more to me. I look forward to this.
I know you really do. And
do.
because not that I had this life, but I feel like I was always like recording
Doing things,
videos.
yeah.
Like, yeah. But this is
No,
like,
I like text her. I'm like, we're at 600 views. She's like, why are you checking
fucking
your
freak. Every hour she texts me.
Because it's exciting.
But you
And
love
I
to
when
prepare
they're-
too. It's so cute.
And I'm prepared. I do my homework.
I haven't even looked at these note cards.
No, I wrote note cards and check out your third note card. What do you see there?
You're kidding. For a 7-year-old.
I love drawing penises.
And you love sucking penises.
I like that too.
Oh.
Suck a cock, ride that cock. All
Can we
right.
shake?
Shake it out, shake it out. I don't even know how to shake.
Okay. Shake those titties.
It's Friday. Shake your tits. It's Friday. Titty juice.
Drink your titty
Juicy
juice too,
tits.
if you haven't already.
I have it in my espresso martini. It is
you do?
delicious. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm never not drinking.
Juicy tits. If you haven't tried it already, just go right now. Just up and leave your job and just go get juicy tits.
Run to the store.
I'm sure you need it.
Yeah, everybody needs some
Yeah.
juicy tits in their life.
Also, I'm under the weather, so like if I
Bear
have to
with me.
sneeze and cough and blow my nose, just like give me a minute, okay?
Yeah, also, I have fat arms.
I have the worst camel toe. Don't even look at my camel toe.
we're moms. We got fupas and fat arms. Leave us alone, okay?
I changed my pants about 5 times. I don't even care. So
I was actually thinking about it. I'm so used to being the duff in my friend
What's a
group.
duff?
The designated ugly fat friend.
did people call you a duff?
No, I called myself.
You're not a duff.
I'm the duff. But like, it's
I
fun.
don't want you to think you're the duff.
No, but I like to be the duff.
Wait, is duff a made up word? If I Google it, duff, that will come up.
Yeah, duff. You don't know the duff. You didn't have a duff in your group?
No.
You're not the duff. Okay, so whatever. I'm the duff. Just leave me alone.
Are you upset? that you're
No,
the
I'm
duff?
happy. I like it.
Are you like telling people you're the duff? All
Yeah.
right, fine, whatever.
Whatever.
Fucking freak. I don't want to talk about that ever again.
Okay, fine. We're talking about some stuff today.
We're moving on from postpartum and relationships because honestly, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
No, we're done with it.
Done.
I'm over it in my life. You're having more kids, so we'll be postpartum again.
Yeah, we'll be right back where you started.
Can you
Don't
like
worry.
imagine going? Well, you will. Like, what
Yeah.
if you're gonna
probably
go through
worse.
it again?
Yeah, 10 times worse.
Oh,
Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll change.
no, I feel that some people have
Learn.
different experiences. No, it's just like it could be different
Okay.
for each one.
Not everyone's like you, so that's fine.
I'm literally sweating.
The light's beaming on your face.
It is.
All right, so anywho, episode 3, we're so excited. We're back. We're better than ever. She's the only one with a drink here. It's fine.
I need it.
Take a sip. Relax. That looks really good, though, not going to lie. They won't let me have an espresso, by the way, because the last time I had an espresso before the show,
She was on crack cocaine, and
you like morphed into the couch.
I was as cool as a cucumber. I think I had like 10 Xanax.
I was cracked out of my mind. I had an espresso and then I sat down and did a podcast. It was not ideal.
I think it was great.
It's fine.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, like always, we're gonna start off with our weekly story.
Oh yeah.
Mine is just so insane. I don't even want to tell it, but I'm going to. Anyway, as you know, we just got back from Vegas.
Yes.
I left last podcast episode.
I feel like it was literally yesterday.
Literally yesterday, but kind of was. But anyway, we had the time of our lives. It was so much fun. We love Vegas. The wedding was awesome. So fun. If you want to see the vibes, go to my TikTok. You can check it out.
There's some funny TikToks there. You should check it out.
At It's Dom's Diary. That is my...
Oh, you changed your handle.
I did. No one can find me anymore.
Is it called Handle?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called on TikTok.
No idea.
Anyway, so I'm going to start off with my weekly story, and it's a good one. So everything's going well. Happy-go-lucky in Vegas. We're having the time of our lives. Woo, woo, woo. No kids.
Party.
And then we're sitting at the pool the day before we're about to leave. We're on the flight with my parents the next day. We're coming home early. I'm set, ready to go. My kid misses me. My dog misses me. I'm like, you know, when you just have a plan and you're
like ready. Your mindset is like you're
mentally
leaving.
there.
Yes.
I'm like ready to rock. We're sitting by the pool, having a drinky drink. My husband goes, "Oh my God, I'm such an idiot." I knew. The second he said that, I knew. You would think I would flip out.
You were chill.
Oh my God. Those kind of situations don't bug me out. I was like, what happened? He actually, my husband was like,
I would freak out.
yeah, I know. My husband was like, thank you for like not freaking out. I'm like, why would I freak out? I mean, what am I gonna do?
Like it's like beyond your control in that
Beyond.
point. Yeah.
And I just get to call you a fucking idiot.
Right.
And that's what I did. So my husband booked our flight home. Ready for this? For January of 2026.
No.
No.
What a moron.
Moron. I literally go, I guess we're staying till next year. That's literally what I said.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Love. Anyway, so now there's no flights home, obviously. It's like
Right,
a
it's
couple
the
hours
day
before we're
of,
leaving. And we couldn't find a flight. He was searching. We finally found a red eye for that night, which was, I'd never taken a red eye.
Yeah.
Really like,
I don't understand time.
I
things.
don't, I
It's
ask
very
so many
confusing.
questions. I don't get
But
it
you were
either.
tired. It was
Tired. I was a
supposed
zombie.
to be the night before and the
And
morning
the
after.
people that are on the red eye, if anybody has ever, it's like, you feel like you're in a different world. I'm like, what is happening? No offense, but like, I was like, what's
But
going on?
are people like trying to go to sleep?
No.
They're staying awake.
Weird things were happening. I actually felt like I was in a different universe, and then I landed. I really felt like I was in a different universe.
Yeah.
But anywho, my husband's an idiot, and we ended up getting home a whole day later, and it was just like a lot. And I'm back, and I'm ready to rock.
I'm glad
but
you're
that's
back.
my story of the
I
week.
missed you.
I miss you so much.
Here we are now.
Here we are.
Oh,
So go ahead. What's your story? What do you got going on?
Honestly, so it was spring break. I don't even know what the days were because every day
We really
was
didn't
the
talk that
same.
much.
No, I mean,
Gotta go.
Joey, my oldest, wakes up at 4:30 a.m. every day. I don't know what to do about
Are
it.
you all right?
I mean, it's my normal.
That's crazy.
Like when I tell you that, you're like, that's the middle of the night, right?
Middle of the night. Yeah.
It's like the night before.
The night before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
on my ninth REM at 4:30 a.m.
Right. Oh, I don't. Yeah. But he did that this morning, which was fun. And the problem is he shares a room with my baby, my 1.5-year-old. He shares a room. So when Joey walks past Rocco's crib, every time he runs into our room, and it just wakes up the baby. So now I'm dealing with 2 babies up at 4:30, and I don't know what to do, but just
Do you cry?
give him his iPad. So I am a very, very firm believer of iPads at 4:30 a.m.
That's crazy.
So bad.
And what are you doing?
I mean, I'm trying to go. Yeah.
Are you tired?
I mean, I am, but I'm just thriving on nothing.
Literally absolutely nothing on your plate.
I got
4:30
nothing.
a.m. is crazy. And then he goes to school.
And he goes to school.
And he's
but-
not tired?
No, he is tired. He passes out.
When he gets home.
He passes out. This is actually super bad. He had T-ball yesterday, so I woke him up. But sometimes he passes out at like 5, and I don't even wake him up.
To go to school?
No, 5 p.m. I don't wake him up to feed him dinner.
Oh, I wouldn't either.
And he sleeps until
Through the night?
5 a.m. the next morning or 4:30.
That's why, because the
That's
schedule's so
problem.
whacked
Yeah,
out.
our schedule's whacked. It's a vicious cycle.
Like 4:30 a.m. is a lot for you.
Yeah, but I'm used to it. But he's been doing that since he's like
Little.
born.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he's just never been like, oh, sleeper.
That's a lot for
But-
me to handle. But anywho, well, that's our stories of the week.
Yeah,
I hope it changes.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope your husband stops being an idiot and booking flights for years in advance.
Yeah, crazy. Never heard of that in my life.
But we are going to get into how we were, excuse me,
Yeah.
why
So,
we are the way we are.
why we are the way we are. Why don't you start?
Okay.
Give it a go.
I can give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl.
How we were raised
Yeah.
by our lovely parents. I was raised by my mother,
Your
who
mother.
is my best friend in the whole entire world, truly. So she was a single mom. My parents got divorced when I was 5 years old, which is crazy to think about, like, now getting divorced with my kids.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so common.
Yeah. But I have to give my mom so much credit because, like, it wasn't like a trauma divorce for me as a kid, at looking back.
You don't seem trauma.
No, because my mom did such a good job of not showing it. Like, I always remember, she tells this story now, that, so my dad had me on Tuesday and Thursday nights.
Oh.
Every Tuesday and Thursday, he took me and my brother out to dinner, and every other weekend, religiously. He never missed a Tuesday or a Thursday or every other weekend.
Wow.
So that was like their setup.
So how far apart were your parents living? Like, who lived in what house? Who lived in?
So when my parents got divorced, we stayed in like my childhood home for like a couple months, and then my mom moved. We moved like 5 minutes down the road, same town, and my dad
Stayed in the house.
No, he ended up moving out of the house, but he was always 5 minutes away. He was never far. So, but they tried to keep everything so consistent. Like, my dad would still come to my house, but when I was a baby, and tuck me in every night, even like through the whole divorce. So
Wow.
and my mom did that purposefully, which now looking back was like so nice of her.
Yeah.
And she tells me the story now where like daddy would come over and she'd be like, fuck you behind like him, like rubbing my back to bed. Like, she hated him. My dad was a really shitty husband, but a good dad.
Yeah.
So
that's you really lucked out.
yeah. I mean, but like looking back as an adult now, thinking about my mom doing that, like that takes like a lot of, like, having your husband who you fucking can't stand come over just to tuck your kids in every single night.
She's so selfless. Like, selfishly, I'm like, you're not stepping foot near my kids.
Right, but so my mom's biggest thing was she wanted to protect our hearts at all costs. She never, ever, ever said a bad word about my dad in front of us.
Smart.
And she told her whole family, she sat them down. She told me this last night. She goes, I sat my mom down and my brothers, and I said, if you say a bad word about Scott, I can't handle that. I'm protecting my kids. He's good to them. That's all that matters.
Wow.
So like she did a really good job in that. And like my dad would even like, he's just not a family guy. Like, that's just not him. Like, he likes to go out, he does his thing. He's selfish in that way. He's very selfish. And I knew it's I'm reflecting now, but like I knew that I didn't want that in a partner. Like, I wanted the family guy, and I have that. Like, I married the family man.
Married the family man.
And I'm so happy about that. And my mom says it all the time that like she's blown away. Like, Joey will like leave work just to like pick up Joe from school just because like Joey really wants daddy. Like, he'll do those things that like my dad never did.
Yeah.
For just to be the family guy.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy about that.
Oh my God, you're making me cry too.
Don't cry.
I'm so happy for you that you have that.
Yeah, and my mom also said,
But even if you didn't, I feel like you would still be okay because you just.
yeah, I mean,
what your mom did really shows through you.
and like her biggest thing was to make us feel safe and loved, and she also didn't want, like, my dad didn't treat her good. Like, he didn't hit her or anything, but like he wasn't in love with her anymore, so he was out doing his thing, so he didn't treat her nicely, and she could not have me see that. Like, she said, like, I didn't want you to have that as an example as like how a relationship is.
Right.
So she got out. She needed to.
Yeah.
She needed to do it for herself and for us. And her problem was she never found love again. Like, she was just hooked on my dad, which is a whole roller coaster of a ride.
Are we still hooked on your dad?
I mean, everybody's hooked on my dad. But no, so she really did a great job with keeping the family just
You don't
happy.
resent your dad.
I don't resent my dad. I love my dad, and he's a great guy. And my friends always say my dad is like the most charming man. Like, if you meet him, like, you think he's charming, and that probably got him into trouble in his life.
Yeah.
And also my grandpa is like that too. But like, you could be a shitty like, people are shitty husbands, and you can also be a great dad. And I think that people don't talk about that a lot, but like, I still love my dad, and I do like I feel bad for how my mom's life turned out,
Yeah.
but
It's not over yet.
mom, start dating. She has
Put her on a dating app.
She's tried that. I need
she got an
I need
ass?
a rich
Yeah.
stepdaddy. I want like
Money.
Yeah, now we want money. Like
Yeah,
I'm not into anything
Don't
else.
care about me at all. You can tell me to go fuck myself.
No, yeah. But no, she was an amazing mom. And like she was the mom that like growing up my friends would love to come over and sit on our comfy couch
Chat.
and just chat. Like my mom knew all the gossip. She was the therapist. Like she gave her advice and she gives really good she does. She gives great advice, but she doesn't take her own advice. Like she's one of those.
Yeah.
And
I feel that.
my friends, like I think if you asked any one of my like good friends, like my mom was like a staple in their life, like giving them like true like boy advice, whether it was boy advice, like home advice, like my mom was that mom.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I want to be like that.
We're getting really deep.
No, I really truly like,
You are that.
I think that she was like really cool in that way.
She still is.
She's cool, but she's fucking crazy too.
No, you're like the
she's
same
neurotic.
Yeah,
She has a lot of
definitely-
anxiety.
Yeah.
Which I have tried to not have.
Yeah.
Like, we go to the mall. Oh, I was trying to tell you this.
I met you at the mall one time.
Yeah, she'll be like, okay, you know the plan? I'm like, what do you mean the plan? She's like, the bomb plan, the fire plan. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, whatever kid you have, if we separate, like you take your own kid, whatever kid you're with, and you get out. Don't worry about the other person. Like that's the shit she thinks about.
Every time she goes to the mall?
Every time she goes to the mall, anywhere. She's like, she needs a plan
Not
of
the bomb
action.
plan.
The bomb plan.
And the fire plan.
The fire plan.
Can we
the
work
bomb
on something
plan,
else?
The attack plan. Any plan.
So can you tell me the plan?
No, the plan is just like, because we separate a lot because we have 3 kids. So like she'll take one somewhere, I'll take 2. And her worry is like the other person will think about the other.
Yeah, like, where's my
group.
mom?
Like,
I gotta
where's
call
my
my
mom?
mom.
I gotta
Yeah.
get to my mom. But she
I feel
just,
like I would do
She
that.
just wants to, whoever you're with, get out and trust that the other person will
the
also
same.
get out. So, but she, like, that's her thing. Like, she needs plans like that. Like, she is under attack.
That's
at
crazy.
all times.
You know that, right?
I know, but she's also crazy. Like,
I mean,
the other
she's
day,
prepared, though.
She's very she is prepared for the worst.
Yeah.
The lady would like, I don't know, but she like texted me the other day and was like, I just want to let you know you did not cut Joey's steak
It's funny.
small enough. Like I couldn't sleep at night. He's gonna choke. You cut it way too big. Like that kept
Like,
her
Mom,
up
that was
at night.
3 days ago.
But that shit
It's in
keeps
his
her up.
digestive system.
She's nuts like that. And like that's why I hope I'm doing a more chill job. But like my husband thinks that I'm sorry, Mike.
We're scared to move. We get yelled at by our producer.
I'm sweating.
I just want to know, like, so I feel like Joey is so.
So he is so the opposite. Like sometimes Joey can't stand my mom because he grew up so different.
Yeah.
So my husband grew up with a working mom, and my mom didn't work. My mom was a stay-at-home mom.
Like,
She
I
was
feel like
lucky
Joey
in
and I
that
are
way.
very similar.
Yeah.
Growing up styles.
Growing up, like, so my husband grew up with a working mom who was like a badass, had her own car wash, so she was there every single day, and they had a nanny who is we love her, like she's still
You
around
mentioned
today.
her.
Yeah, Jeannie, and she's like a Jamaican strict like person.
She probably hits.
She is scary. I remember because I grew up with him too. Like I was so
Yeah,
scared
you're
of
afraid of
Jeannie.
her.
I mean, I'd be hiding in Joe's room like as a 15-year-old girl, and Jeannie would be screaming, "You son of a bitch! You get out of your bed!" And I'd be like hiding under the covers, like fucking terrified of
No.
her. Yes, like,
Not under the covers at 15.
no. Sorry, Mom. Actually, that was my mom. My mom said her biggest regret as a mom was letting me sleep out. Like, if she could do it over again, she wouldn't let me sleep out.
She thinks about it at night.
She does. She still thinks about
20
it.
years ago, why would I let my
Why would I
daughter-
let my daughter sleep out? Nothing good happens after midnight.
Yeah.
But no, so we were raised very different. Where, like, she was.
Yeah, I
he
feel like
was
Joey
raised in
gets a
strict-
little very aggravated because he grew up very differently.
very different, and like my mom is like loose and like
It's like weird because your mom cares
Crazy.
so much about like so many things, but she's also very like passive.
yeah, and Joe's the total opposite, and that's where I think that our parenting styles are different, which we're gonna actually get into our parenting styles in this
Yeah.
episode. But it's funny how we could also come together and be like, okay, like I know that I was raised like this and you were raised like this, but our family, let's do it this way.
Yeah,
like
that's
let's
good.
do it a little bit different.
Yeah, I like that.
So I mean, I feel like you're not really there yet with like discipline or anything,
Right.
but like it grows
Who
with
am I
you.
disciplining?
You.
My husband.
But
Yeah.
like, yeah, so I feel like that's just like another tricky thing that you have to go through with your husband if you were raised in
Yeah.
different ways, which we
Is there
definitely were.
anything that, like, specifically, I know you said, like, you're trying to be more chill, but like, is there anything specific that you remember your mom doing growing up or now that, like, you look at, you're like, I will not be like that or not do that?
I mean, well, so my mom, like they call it the Feldman gasp. That's her maiden name, I think. She goes like this, like with anything.
Oh, yeah,
Anything
I've
that
heard her
happens,
do that.
like even if like something little falls off the table, like, and like it's an instinct. It's like
Yeah.
it's like in us, and I do it. And if I do it, like Joe's like, Nancy, and I'm like, I didn't do it. Like, so I really try
Yeah.
not to do the gasp,
Yeah.
but it's hard because
Yeah.
if you
I
grow
do
up with it,
Yeah.
it just comes out.
Yeah.
And
Naturally.
it sounds so like she's
Something-
so worried.
someone just
like,
fell on their head and broke
like it
it.
sounds like somebody just died
Yeah.
like every time, and it's like a Cheerio fell off the table.
I do. Like, what about like anything deeper? Like anything that like you see, you remember? I don't know. I can't explain. You know what I'm trying to say? Like something that's just like maybe you don't think about it often, like a gasp that happens every day,
Yeah.
but something that's more deep that you feel you're like, okay, I want to do a different. I want to raise my family differently than what the minor thing that she did growing up that kind of made me feel a certain way.
I'm trying to think. I don't know because
There could be nothing.
yeah, no. I mean, I genuinely loved how she raised us.
That's
I mean,
great. I mean,
yeah,
that's
like
also I feel like a little bit
also
rare.
she was like a rock star. Like she did it all. Like she didn't really have help, and she was always there for everything. Like she never missed a beat. Also, my mom is like super involved, like maybe too involved. Like even I see it as like a grandma now. Like she is playing on the floor. She's like a player. She
Yeah.
never misses like one thing. Like, but she enjoys that so much, and I
Yeah.
feel like I got that from her.
Yeah.
So it's different.
Do you feel because I feel like do you feel like because it's your mom, so she's obviously with you all the time. She's there all the time. She's in it. Like she's very involved with your family in a
Very.
really good way in your eyes, right? But do you feel like from your husband, it's almost like, oh my God, your mom.
Yeah,
is
I mean,
here
so
again?
we had to get into like a groove. Like I remember when Joe, my oldest, he was our only one, and like he was obsessed with Nana, like
Yeah.
Nana, 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 and I like almost felt guilt, like I felt bad about it, and like
Yeah.
when anyone was around, he would only want Nana, and I really had a hard
Do you
time.
think that's because she was always around?
She was always around.
Yeah.
Like I mean, she really like helped me raise my babies.
I mean,
which,
yeah. So rightfully so.
so, but like I remember with Joe, like my mom and I do this thing where like if we know Joe's coming home from work, like she leaves before, like she'll leave like 2 seconds before I know he's coming home,
Yeah.
just so my kids could focus on the attention of daddy.
Okay, that's
and
good.
not
But
like
it wasn't always like that.
no, we like
Was
had
that
to
a
come
problem
to
for
it.
Joe or no? You kind of saw it yourself.
It's weird because like Joe will never say. I mean, no, he will say like he'll say like your mom's always here. He did in the beginning, but like now I feel like we got like more of like a
Now he
rhythm
realizes
of like
that like it's helpful.
it's very helpful.
Yeah.
And also like when my mom is around, like he can do other shit. Like
Right.
it's helpful for him
You're
too.
like, she's here to help you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I mean,
Totally.
like he's home sleep. He worked last night. My mom's with the kids and Joe's sleeping. Like that's helpful.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And now at this stage, I feel, but like, I guess in the beginning, it's a lot. It's like, oh my God, we just want a minute. But like, then you realize, well, she's helping. So
Yeah,
she's going to
I mean,
there.
they definitely like have. You have to remember, like my mom grew up with Joey too,
Right.
so it's like her son.
Right.
So like she's very comfortable saying
Like
whatever
they
the
had
fuck
like
she-
tips
yeah.
and stuff?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
they've
really?
yeah, and like Joey will be like, "You're crazy," and my mom will be like, "I know,"
I know. You don't have to tell me. Yeah. No,
but
totally.
like I think I can count on like one hand like a
like
fight or,
real, not funny, like real legit.
Yeah.
So that's normal. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like that's totally normal when you have children and like your family comes in a little bit more than the other side comes in, and
Right.
it's like it gets a little bit
Yeah.
overwhelming.
Yes, absolutely. And I try to respect that, but also like I rely on my mom.
Did
so
you ever get like
much.
upset? Like, Joe, she's my mom. Did you ever get like that kind of?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I feel like so my mom is a single mom. Like I'm always
wanna
also
include
feeling
her.
bad. Like
Yeah.
I'm feeling bad if she's not coming to like a holiday or something. So like I
Totally.
always like she's in the back of my mind always, and I never want her to feel like non-included. But also like I want to respect like the other
You have your
grandma.
own family
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Totally.
So it's hard to balance that, but I feel like as the kids are getting older, it's getting easier because first of all, there's so many of them and they're all not like obsessed with Nana. Like
Yeah.
there's my mother-in-law is amazing too. Like she comes around and my kids love her. But she's just a different type of grandma. She's
Yeah.
not the grandma that sits and plays. She
Right.
comes, she'll actually come and do my laundry.
Which you need to.
I do need help
Yeah.
with that too. But yeah, so I mean, there's definitely everyone
Pros and
wears a
cons.
different hat, and
Totally.
it
Love it.
all works out. It takes a village, though. It
Totally.
definitely takes a village.
I shout out to this actual single parents out
Yeah,
there.
and my mom also said that she was a single mom, but like I mean, I feel like when you think about single moms now, it's like some moms just like have babies without daddies a lot of the time. So
Yeah.
like you don't know the life like of having
Right. They don't know
support and
anything
then it
else.
just disappears. So my mom said like one time where it really hit her that she was like a single mom. She was out somewhere and driving home. My brother was 6 and I was 5, and we both fell asleep in the car. And like normally she would like have her husband like carry one of us in, carry the other one in. And, like she had nobody. She was all alone. It was late, and like we were both sleeping in the car. And
what do you do?
she was like, "What do I do?" So she called my dad, who was 10 minutes away, and she was like, "Can you come? I don't know what to do. Like they're both sleeping in the car. Like I don't." And she was crazy. Like she didn't want to leave one in the driveway. Whatever. We had a long driveway. We had a big house growing up, and he was like, "No, I'm not coming." And she tells me like that was like her gut. Like she realized like, okay,
When
like
she was still married.
I am like it was like a week out of like them getting divorced. She was like, okay, like I have to figure this shit out on my own now. I can't call him to come. That was a crazy thing for her to do. I feel
Yeah.
like to call him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I don't know. Yeah, I guess, right?
Yeah. Now looking back, she thinks that it was a crazy thing for her to do. But in the moment of being so
What to
new,
do.
being like, she was like, I have nothing else to do. I have to call him. What am I going to do? It was just something small like that. But like things like
So
that.
what did she do?
She brought one of us in, left us in the
And
car.
she realized that's fine.
Yeah. But like, it's
weird
funny
feeling.
looking back. Like, I would do that now.
Who was left
I
in the
would
car?
leave.
You or your brother?
Funny
Who did she take first?
Not sure. I'm her favorite, I think. But she always tells this one story, which my friends say is like the epitome of our life. She one time locked us in the car and she couldn't get us out. We were older. And she called the police to get us. But the whole entire time before the police comes, she's standing at the window going, happy, 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 happy.
Wait, were you guys
everything's
crying?
fine." I don't even know, but like, so it was not like I don't remember it, but my friend
Was it hot out? Like, why was she freaking out?
she was, I don't know if it was hot, but all I remember is her making sure that we were still happy. Like it was like a game. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had
she
no
did it on
idea we
purpose.
were
She's
locked
running
in the
around
car.
circles in the car.
We had no idea we were locked in the car. Like she just wanted to make sure we were happy and fine.
That is so
And the
funny.
world was falling.
My mother probably would have been screaming on top of her lungs.
Yeah. No, I mean, so that like story really, my friends like will laugh at that story because they're like, that's the story of your life. You just are happy, happy, happy,
Yeah.
and everything's fine around you. But
Yeah.
I mean, I truly feel that way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for your mom to do that kind of stuff
Like-
growing up, totally. She never made anything seem like.
She really didn't, and she did it with she did it alone, and she did it really good, and
Yeah.
I really like
you
applaud
should.
her for that.
Yeah, I mean, that's hard to do alone.
Yeah,
You know, but you know, it's you can see what she did growing up and how it made you who you are,
Yeah.
and you could take things from it and not take things from it and with your own family.
yeah,
So.
yeah. And I feel like she said like there was a lot of hard things. Like when we were with our dad on the weekends, she like was always worrying. She was like, how is he going to take her into the bathroom? How is she? How are they being fed? Are there coats on them? Like she was always worrying because like she had no control.
Like, yeah, she has bad anxiety.
She has bad anxiety. So like those weekends, she said for her were really hard.
Yeah.
And I could see that now. And
Yeah.
looking back, like I could cry for her, like sitting alone in a house with your kids who are your life, and you just
Yeah.
don't have them on the weekend.
Yeah.
That's sad. But
That's
she
sad.
did that selflessly. So we had a
Right.
relationship with our dad, and we
Yeah.
did, and we had a great time with my dad. I was in Indian Guides. Do you know what that is?
No. What's that?
It's the fucking funniest thing. It is like for single dads who it's like Girl Scouts, but it's called Indian Guides. It's like all dads that take their kids camping.
No way.
And like you do like these weird fucking rituals.
Did you do that?
Looking back, I think it's a cult. Yeah, I was Princess Yin Yang. You had
You're
like names.
lying.
Swear to God.
We have to get into how I grew up because I can't
let's
even.
hear it. We grew up so different. And I grew up camping. Like, I played with worms.
Yeah,
I did all that with my dad. But that was with,
You
with my
must
dad.
bring in I played with worms. Wait, that's so funny. I mean, I just feel like even now, like, yeah, I could tell your mom has a lot of anxiety and worries and like different kind of how I grew up, but I just lost my train of thought. I was distracted by my husband walking out the front door. It's happening today.
I don't know. Today's a day.
I forgot what I was going to say.
How you grew up. Well, maybe you were.
No, I know. I just feel like, from my perspective, like, I feel like, I don't know, you seem like you had that life, how you just explained.
Yeah.
But, like, it shows in a really good way.
Yeah.
Most people tell that story and it doesn't show in that way.
I truly think it's because my mom made the divorce and everything just not so big and like my life.
It's not a big deal.
My life stayed as a baby and then into
It's
my.
funny because she gasped at everything.
She's a nut, but like she really truly made it her mission as we were babies to it not affect us.
Yeah.
And it didn't, and it shows.
Wow. All right. So take notes. Whoever's out there, listen up.
Seriously, I mean, she really did.
I mean, genuinely, like, you don't put on no front. You don't put on any fronts. You are genuinely like that.
Yeah.
You genuinely come off as everything's all good.
I mean, and I hope people don't think that I'm faking it because
No, you're definitely. I could vouch for that because I call bullshit on a lot of people. You are like that through and through, for night and day. Like, you don't change. I don't see any other part of you.
And I also feel like just doing this podcast, like, so my mom and I are super close. Like, I have no shame. Like, my mom and I talk about sex. We talk about everything. And, like, I'm not scared to say anything just because, like, I'm not scared about what my mom is going to think because, like, she's already heard it. Or, like, my dad is, like, cool. Like, he doesn't give a shit about that stuff. So I feel like everything is just super real. And, like, my mom and I have talked out everything that, like, there's really nothing to be less.
Yeah, I mean, you're just, you could be yourself. A lot of people don't get that.
Yeah. So I feel like this is.
Well, I'm so happy for you.
I'm happy.
Your life is amazing, sweetie.
Please. Great life.
And you are a really, really good person. I just have to tell you that. I know I tell you that often. But you inspire me a lot.
Thank you. And how was your life?
Honestly, I lived a really good life.
You had a great life.
I mean, I had a great life. Yeah. Like, I have both my parents. They're still married. And we grew up very, my dad's very old school. I was never spoon-fed as much as people think I was because, we lived a glorious life. We had a beautiful house. We had a shore house. We had the jet skis. We had the boat. We had the cool cars.
So you were privileged.
So we grew up in that manner, yes. But I wasn't given, I absolutely got whatever I wanted, but not in a brat way. And, and I hope that shows. I don't know.
Like,
I'm definitely not, people, I obviously spoiled. You look at it, like, I got everything I wanted, but I was very respectful. I wasn't that prissy little bitch walking around with a cool car.
Yeah.
I was.
What kind of car did you have in high school?
And red Audi. Bright red Audi.
Fucking bitch.
To those of you listening that know about that bright red Audi.
Do you know I had a yellow Lancer? Bright yellow.
Did you?
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, that's like, it was me. Like, I had bright red hair and bright red Audi.
Would we have been friends in high school?
Totally. I was, like, you would think I would be like that bitch in high school. Like, I was friends with everybody. Everybody was at my house, whether you were friends with me or not. Like, I was the house to go to. My house that I grew up in, my shore house, everybody just swarmed to my family. Like, that's what we are. The Calabros are, everybody is at the Calabro house. Like, I see people that I don't remember. They're like, oh my God, I partied so much at your house. Like, who the fuck are you?
I feel like your house was like the D'Annunzio's.
Yes.
And that's why I gravitate towards you. And
that's why me and Joey,
that big family
Joey
Italian.
are the same.
Yeah,
because we grew up very, very similar.
Which is like so fun.
Yeah, so fun.
And I want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we get along so well, because I needed you and you needed me.
Yeah.
But anywho, enough about us.
No.
Never us. I just grew up like I loved my life. I had so much fun growing up. I was a very like loud, happy, outgoing, kind of could say whatever I want, wear my heart on my sleeve, because I just like, everyone just loved that about me.
Yeah.
So as I grew up, I kind of used that and was like, that was just me. That became my personality. But I grew up like my dad was like that too. Like you see videos back in the day, like everybody was at the Shore House, even when he was 22 years old, like hundreds of people. Like that's who my dad was
so
too.
fun.
And even I crossed paths with people. They're like, "Oh my god, I was at party at your father." I'm like, I have no idea who you are, but cool, I'll let him know. But my dad was like that too. My mom was, quiet, shy, that pretty blonde, like everything was all white, decked out. Like she was the mom
was
to be.
always
She was the
dressed.
woman to be. Yeah, she was. And they were high school sweethearts, so they got together at a young age. And my mom just sat back and like lived this like glorious life with my dad, and he didn't like come from this glorious life. You know what I mean? He was that guy that was like down and dirty, and he built his family from the ground up. And what people don't realize is like what we had wasn't given to him. He had to build that
Right.
and grow that, and that's why my brother and I lived the life we did because of him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he worked hard and he did everything he can to give us that life. And he was there for everything. He took us everywhere. We went snowmobiling, we went quadding, we did the vacations, and he had us, and my mom had us like we did everything with them. We got to do all that. They didn't leave us behind and go do whatever they wanted as a couple or alone. We were with them through everything. So I grew up doing all the things and exploring all that stuff. I feel like that's why I'm so boring now because I did all of it. Not to sound like bratty, but
Well, I feel like you want that for your family.
yeah,
too.
I want that for my
do.
family now.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like
yeah.
everyone's like you don't drink anymore. I'm like
I
I
see.
did all
Yeah.
the stuff at a young age because
Right.
I just grew up like that.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, my parents did so much for us. Like, I can't even explain. Like, I have so much to thank for them because I feel like we were very privileged. Like, we got to do a lot of things that people don't get to do, and I'm the type that I appreciate that. Like, I will never not respect my parents because they gave me my life. Like,
Right.
I'm not that girl that's like bratty is like, I want this now. Like, I wasn't like that. I just like, I know what I had and I appreciated what I had.
That's great.
But I mean, our life was just like so much fun. It really, really was. And because of all that fast action, I feel like it hits me now that, it was always go, go, go with my family. Like a lot of fast pace, a lot of like loud and just expressive and just, I can't think of the word. It's just like very uppity. Like my house was just always loud, people screaming in a good way and a bad way. Like we were always just like go, go, go.
Yeah.
And no one ever sat down to like talk about it.
So you didn't really talk about feelings growing up?
Never.
Like how we would do
No, like I
obsession
would
with
be so upset over a boy or something like that. And you know who talked to me about it? My dad. My dad would always sit down and make me feel like how I'm supposed to feel and make me feel like I deserve better or
That's so nice.
it'll always be you have no idea what is in the future for you. Like, I
Right.
promise you, I know you don't feel it now, but it will. Like he always talked in that manner to
Yeah.
me, and my mom was like the one that made me feel good without saying it. But
Yeah.
my dad was the one that said the words. But as a family, like if there was issues or like people were fighting and this and that, like something happened, like it was never talked about. It was always brushed under the rug, and I feel like that affects me now, but I also feel like it makes me who I am. I feel like that's why I'm so vocal about so many
I was
things.
just gonna
That's why I
say,
wear
yeah,
my
you
heart on
want
my
to talk about it now.
That's why I always want to talk about it. Because I feel like I didn't get that. Even my brother, like we were so close. We still are very close. But my brother and I never like sat down at the table. I was like, Joe, I'm like really upset. I like don't know what to do. My brother was like, listen, I'm gonna help you through this. Like we never had that.
Right.
And it's fine, but I just feel like I always craved that.
Yeah.
I want to sit down and talk to people. That's why I feel like I always have so many friends and so many people surrounding me because I just craved that energy. But no, we never like sang kumbaya at the kitchen table and like, but my mom was like always like around with my friends and like your mom was and like sat and chit chatted, but like it was never like
Like deep conversation.
yeah. But it was always like my mom was like so funny. And my dad was like always one doing everything for us, taking us all on the boat, like doing all that stuff. But we never sat and sang kumbaya ever. To this day, like I'd be like, I'm so upset. Like I don't know what to do. And my mom would be like, you're fine. Like just, it'll be fine.
She was you're fine mom.
Yeah, you're fine. Totally,
Yeah.
you're fine. And like growing up, I wasn't like, I wish I had someone different.
Because you didn't know anything different though.
No, I was like, I appreciated it because it made me who I am and it
Yeah.
made me strong.
Yeah.
But now, as a mom, I definitely want to be what's the matter? I'm not the gentle parenting.
No, you're not the gentle parent.
Yeah,
You're-
but I'm the let's talk it out. Like, what's the matter? What's bothering you? Why do you feel like why would he do that to you? Why would she do that to you? Why, why would you act this way? Like, I want to be that.
yeah.
But
That's good. That's what you didn't see and you want to
Yeah.
do different.
exactly.
Yeah.
But also my mom was, I feel like we didn't get into this, but I feel like growing up, my mom always did everything for us. Everything. Like, I mean, she took me to all my dance competitions, and she, like, that was definitely hard for her. Knowing her now, like, that was definitely hard for her to do. Pack all her bags up. My brother came to every dance competition. Literally, like, he was the best brother in the world. Like, what brother comes to a dance competition? Every single one sits through his sister's dance
That's
routine.
so nice.
So nice. He's my biggest supporter. But my mom, like, would pack our shit up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, put my hair, my makeup on. As even a young kid, like at 4 years old, I started competing. Like, she did all that, and that's definitely hard to do.
Oh yeah.
As a parent, to drive, and my mom now, like, she's not a good driver, so to drive all those hours to the dance competition, sit there with me. That's hard, and I give it to her, like, and we used to fight, like, my stocking ripped, mom, like, and she would be so stressed out. Now I understand why. Whereas I was like, why are you yelling at me, mom? Like,
Right.
my stocking ripped. Like, you know what I
It's
mean?
so funny that you like lived that life.
Yeah.
I don't think my mom even knows what mascara is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Like, my mom was definitely that mom that, like, was dolled up. She taught me how to do hair and makeup. She taught me how to look nice. She taught me how to just, like, be a woman, I feel like. And she did everything. Like I told you, the dance competitions, she was the mom that drove and picked up. Like, she did all that. She was the class mom every single year.
yeah, so is my mom.
Yeah, so she did all of that. And my dad was more of, like, the down and dirty, like, I'm taking you quadding, I'm
Right.
going snowmobiling. That's why I have that side to me too, because my dad did all that with us.
That's good. That's like the best.
Yeah,
thing
and my
ever.
mom in the beginning, like, she was with us through all that, but then I feel like she got older and it was kind of she was more fearful of it, so she kind of stayed back. But yeah, I just lived that kind of life where we experienced so much, but I think we experienced so much that we forgot to sit down and talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of families don't talk about things.
No.
And
No.
it makes you who you are. Like,
Yeah.
and you can either change it or
not.
do the same.
Yeah.
Break the mold. Or,
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like I love my life, and that's why I was always that, like, happy. Everyone knows me, like, from forever, of just being that, like, person that just, like, stands tall and proud, is so loud and funny. Like, everybody has everybody laughing, because I craved that energy. And growing up, you see videos of me, like, shaking my butt and my dad's friends laughing at me. Like, I
Yeah.
always was that entertainer.
Yeah.
But I also craved,
you are
like,
an
more than that. Like, I wanted more than that to let's just make everybody laugh. Like, I
Yeah.
wanted to, like, sit down and be deep.
It's funny because I feel like we're similar in that way, but also like I don't want to be the center of attention,
Yeah,
but
like,
I want to make people laugh.
I am the center of attention.
Yeah, I don't.
Can we
I
have
want
a close up? No, I'm
I
just
want
kidding.
to be hidden behind the cameras.
Yeah.
But I also want to like people to tell me they love me.
Yeah. Like, you are the secret.
But my friends always say like I'm the hype girl. Like I
Oh,
want
totally.
I want like everybody to be like
Yeah.
doing
You are.
the shot with me.
Yeah. You are.
So take a shot.
In a good way, not in a way. No, I need
Take a
one.
shot right now.
But yeah, I feel like I lived a very good life. Me, and my brother and I. But we definitely don't talk about our feelings. It's like one thing I have to say is, and I'm like, I definitely see it in my family. Mm-hmm. Not in me, because I feel like I'm the one that's always
You're
like, let's
talking.
talk about it.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because I feel like that comes across as saying too much, because in my family, no one talks
one did
about
it,
it.
right.
So when I do it, it's like, all right, Dominique, you're being fresh, or all right, Dominique, like, you talk too much, or it's always like a negative,
Right.
Because it's not looked at as like, hey, let's talk about it, because
Right.
it was always just like not what we did.
Yeah.
So I always feel like I had that target on my back of like, I just talk too much, I say too much, I say the wrong things.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because we didn't sit down and like open up about any of that shit.
Yeah.
I did. I for sure. I would come in the house fucking screaming,
You did.
crying, and I was like, "Oh, another boy broke
Here
her
she
heart.
is."
Here she is. She's upset." But no, my dad definitely was that person that guided me through a lot of shit. A lot of. I mean, I could talk to him for hours, and it's crazy because he does not come across as that guy.
Yeah.
He's that observer that, like, makes sure
he
everything's
seems
okay.
quiet,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's quiet. Everything makes sure everything's okay, and like doesn't talk much. I was like, "Oh, your dad's so quiet." And my mom, they said that about my mom too. But if you get to know my mom, she's
Yeah.
hilarious.
She's funny. She's fucking funny. I was just upstairs with her.
I can't.
She was cracking me up.
I can't like talking about my laundry
Talking
and
about
shit.
your laundry. She used to get dressed up to go to the airport.
Heels.
Oh no, she also told me that
gym.
she used to get dressed up to go to the gym, change at the gym into gym clothes, and then dressed up to go back. Like I wouldn't even that wouldn't even come across my mind
you
to
would
put
forget
on an
your
outfit
socks to
before
put
the
on
gym.
sneakers.
Like what? And also she would she'd iron her pajamas.
Iron her pajamas.
That's crazy.
She came in, the first thing she said to me, she obviously missed my son, so she's like giving him kisses and hugs. Then she goes, Dominique, why would you put these in the dryer? I'm like, Ma, why are we talking about this right now?
Yeah.
You would think like I am so that, which I have a piece of that in me, but sometimes I'm like, fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But she was so like, she came in my house, she cleaned my dishes, she cleaned my counter, everything, my kitchen spotless. She came upstairs, she made my bed, she did everything.
Yeah.
But that's just like how she was, and I appreciate that because sometimes I just need my mom. But
Anyway,
anywho,
let's talk about the different styles of parenting really quick.
yeah, go ahead. You go into that.
Okay. Well, so
There's 4 of them, right?
There's 4 like like the real classic psychology ones are authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, and uninvolved.
Can we get a definition?
Sure. Well, I don't really have a definition, but authoritative is like, I love you, but no, you're not gonna jump on the couch right now. Like it's very like, it's validating your feelings, but also like you have some boundaries.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Authoritarian is like, absolutely not, because I said so, not doing that. Like very strict.
Yeah.
That I feel like is my husband and how he was raised.
Yeah. Like no means no.
No means no, and that
The first
is it.
time.
Yeah, there's no
second
wiggle
or
room
third
now.
chance.
Permissive is like the cool mom, like okay, you could have the screen time, and like maybe you'll go to bed at some point. Which I feel like I think that I'm a mix.
Yeah.
Of some, and then the uninvolved is just like totally hands off, like
Yeah, like daddy issues.
yeah, like just not there.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So you just said your husband is definitely authoritative. I gotta say, I think
Authoritarian.
Oh, authoritarian.
There's a difference between authoritative.
You would think
and
I would know this. I
authoritarian.
minored in psychology.
Yes, we both have our masters. By the way.
We both have our masters. Imagine. I mean,
Imagine I have my master's in behavioral therapy.
Yeah.
I used to work and try to tell kids how to have behavior, and I run a fucking circus at home.
Run a
but
fucking
it's so
circus.
funny. I tell my girlfriends all the time, like, I mean, I worked a lot with autistic kids, so it was different. But like, you can have a fucking reward chart. You can do all the things. And then when it comes to your own kids, everything's out.
You know what's
the
funny?
window.
You say that. It's like total opposite. But I always think about like a makeup artist or a hairdresser. They always show up with no makeup on and not their hair done. I'm
Yeah.
like, you do this for a living. Why aren't you dressed?
You should be
but
dressed.
that's like kind of
Yeah.
the same concept.
I mean, it really is. Like, I mean, I was a good therapist. Like, I
you still are.
I loved it.
But you're definitely not.
No,
at home.
No. And
I honestly think you're permissive. Is that the word?
yeah, submissive, permissive.
Yeah, I think sexually.
No, permissive.
I
yeah.
honestly think you're permissive, and not in a bad
No,
way. But
none of them are bad. It's just what
I
it
just
is.
think you are. You definitely let everything go. You give them everything they want. There's no from you.
Oh, okay. You could think that.
Yeah.
I say no.
You do. You definitely do. I'm not with you 24/7.
You cannot have that ice cream for breakfast.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen a little bit of side of that.
I mean,
from
no,
you.
I'm probably mainly
More
permissive,
permissive, yeah.
but I asked my nanny, and she said that I am authoritative.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
your
think-
husband's definitely though authoritative.
He
And what
is
is
like
the word? I can't.
Authoritarian.
It sounds like a barbarian.
I know it does, but it's like very strict. Like you don't go out of the lines at all. And
Is
I think that
is
you
he
don't
like
really.
that?
Oh yeah, for the most part, it's like if
Give
he-
me an example.
my husband, as an authoritarian parent, he is very strict. He's very rigid. He's
Give me an example.
very
Like, give
scary.
me
Like
an act.
Like if one of my kids is just not cooperating, he will like
Smack the shit out of him.
no,
Just kidding.
he'll hold Joey down on the couch. and
I
be like-
love
yeah.
that's so funny.
He will like tight grip hold him and be like, "You listen to your mother," and they get scared of him. They're
And
scared.
are you like, hun, relax?
No, well, I tried to. I did in the beginning, but now I just let it happen.
Yeah, because it works.
Yeah, no. And they listen to him. Let me fucking tell you. He tells them to go clean the playroom, and they line up every toy like they are being.
They all of a sudden become organized.
No, it is crazy how that happens, and I'm not kidding. Even my mom said it. Joe made them do something, and my mom was like, "Did you know that Joey and Vienna can do that?" I go, "Yeah, because they listen to him.
They don't listen to me, but they listen to their daddy.
They don't. They do not." Also, it's crazy. Actually, no, I'm not even going to get into it because we have really funny things to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Wait, I have to go into my parenting style.
Oh, yeah, you didn't talk about it. What do you think you are? So it's hard to like really know what kind of parent you are
Yeah.
until your kids are at like the discipline age. I feel like because like when they're babies, they're just you don't really do much.
But you can kind of see it in
You can see-
parents.
yeah, like you're not a gentle parent.
I'm definitely not a gentle parent. There's no, honey, let's go over here and brush your hair so you can tell me how you feel. We're not doing that.
No.
That's also not my voice. But
Are you like get your ass in the car like we're fucking going?
in like a no, but like in a funny way. I'm like, dude, we're not gonna do this right now.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm like,
In the middle. I mean, you can also be in the middle.
I'm definitely in the middle. I definitely like. It's so funny. Like I can yell at my kid, but as soon as Michael yells at Gio, I go, hun. Like I yelled at him all day. Michael comes home and it's like, dude, why are you? Like,
I think a lot of moms feel
and
like
I'm
that.
going, why are you yelling at him?
Don't fucking yell at my kid.
Yeah.
I feel that way a lot. Actually, it's funny
Yeah.
you said that. Like Joe will come home and
2 seconds later, I just yelled at him.
he'll yell. He'll come home and he'll yell, and I'll be like, "How can you yell at them? I was just with them all day,
Yeah.
and I didn't fucking
Yeah,
yell." And
yeah.
then you come in, and then he's mad that he's the bad cop and I'm
Yeah,
the good cop.
yeah.
Like, well, because you're doing that,
Right. But I feel like I'm definitely in a mix. I definitely am like, all right, love, like, yeah, we'll give you this now and then later. But I'm also like, all right. But then when the time comes and it's like my time, I'm like, all right, you're not doing this right now.
Yeah.
And I would be strict, but not in like a no. It's my, mommy says no. Like, I'm not like that.
Yeah. So maybe you're like authoritative and a little authoritarian.
Yes.
Yeah. Where I'm authoritative and permissive.
Yeah. I think I'm a little bit permissive in a sense, like, actually, I
You
don't
want to be
know.
the cool mom?
Yeah.
I mean, you are the cool mom. You will be the cool mom.
Definitely.
I think we're going to have an episode about like what type of mom we're going to be when our kids are teenagers. I think that'll be fun to
I
talk
want to
about.
drop off my kid, and my son's friends are like, "You have the hottest mom."
Same.
So you know what's so funny? My mom's sister.
I have to get a boob job first, and then they're
Me
going to
too.
be like, your mom's fucking hot.
Yeah, same. My mom's sister is so funny. I feel like we always hear stories of like her kids' friends
Saying that she's
always
hot.
saying that. Yeah.
I love that. We have friends like that where like we know that their mom was like the
Yeah,
hottest
yeah,
mom.
yeah.
I mean, was your mom was a
Yeah.
hot mom.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But like when it's your own mom, you kind of just don't really
Yeah.
know.
Well, I mean, I feel like you would know.
I mean, I know, but I feel like I don't. I'm like, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
They always said that about my brother. Forget it. Every girl wants to be my brother. I was like,
That-
yeah.
That's fun.
So I wish, like, do you think people said that about me? They
Yeah.
Like I'm like the girl that everyone wanted to be with.
God, you're so annoying. I fucking hate her. But let's get it. Want to know why I actually hate her?
I haven't looked at these
I
fucking things
gotta
once.
tell you. We're gonna get
Oh, you hate me because of this. I know what you're gonna
so
say.
she's the organic mom.
First of all, it comes and stems from my husband,
No, just have to say something.
but I am equally, if not more, now.
I babysat Gio the other day. She was feeling under the weather. I am such a nice friend. I came
Nice
over.
friend, you are the friend.
I came over with my kid, with my
She has three
daughter
kids.
to
And-
babysit. I opened their fridge and I lost 5 pounds just from fucking opening their fridge. I mean, I'm talking fucking grass-fed milk, organic butt nut, or wolfberry syringes.
I'm the butt nut.
Anything coconut, grass-fed. I like don't even know those words. I mean, they
Wait,
have
what
like,
else did
they
you
have
say?
like
Did you open up the drawers?
colostrum pills on the fucking table. I'm like, that comes from my tit. All I know is my boob once had colostrum, and now you're having pill colostrum. Like, what the fuck is that? So I open your fridge, and I see all these things, and I'm like,
Was
thinking,
Vienna like, Mommy, I'm hungry?
yeah. Well, I'll tell you that in a second, but I'm thinking about when I open my fridge, which
It's like
I have to do very
Dunkaroos.
cautiously because every time I open my fridge, something comes tumbling down.
Like so
No, like
organized,
blueberries.
color coordinated.
Like blueberries,
coordinated.
literally, I don't know. I just need to get it together. I got to close shit or something. But like the other day, it's just like blueberries came crashing
Why
down.
are blueberries coming out of your fridge?
I have things like stacked and it's very disorganized.
Can't
So
handle
then
that.
there's blueberries all over my floor, and then my kids are like, "Yay, smash, smash, smash!" Like making wine stompers with blueberries.
I would have a severe panic attack.
No, but so my fridge looks very different than your fridge.
What else did you see in my fridge?
I mean, not much. Coconut butter, avocado oil, nothing I want to eat. And my daughter was hungry. I gave her some weird
good snacks.
fucking puffs that she literally spit out.
That
And
is-
I
no kid
tasted
spits
them.
out any snack.
I tasted it, and an Amazon box tasted better than what these things were.
It was the grass-fed cauliflower.
Not cauliflower. No one should ever eat
They
cauliflower.
actually taste terrible. I don't even think Gio likes them.
No, they were so bad. Like, you're really feeding your kids that.
No.
I mean, I can't talk. I'm feeding dino nuggets off of the floor.
Literally, dino nuggets off the floor.
fine.
You stayed down the shore with me one time. I think like you were like, "Do you have mac and cheese?" I'm like, "It's 8 a.m."
Hey, anything they'll eat. It doesn't
I go,
matter
"What
the
do you
time.
mean?"
The time does not matter.
There's no time concept.
No, so
That is so funny that you opened my fridge and said that.
No, it was wild. I mean, you had elderberry juice or something.
There's no elderberry juice. In
I
there.
don't know. There's weird stuff.
I have strawberries.
I actually, hold on. I think I wrote something. Beef organs. What is beef organ? Please tell me what beef organ is. And anything honey, ginger. Like, do you think
Wait.
is anything
what's the beef organ?
that is fucking?
My husband
weird.
takes the beef organ pill.
Did your husband eat your placenta too? Because like,
He did
He
not
would have.
eat my placenta, but if he knew how good it is for you, he probably would.
I mean, so yes, this is a healthy house, and I understand that, and that is great.
We're very big on health. I tell you that
Gut
you're
health.
killing yourself and your children.
It's fine. My kids love McDonald's. Okay, get
No,
over it.
I can't even explain. Like,
Have you ever eaten McDonald's? Have you ever had a fucking French fry?
Yes.
A snack wrap?
Oh, we used to get it all the time.
Okay, so what changed?
I don't eat it on a Tuesday afternoon. Is what changed.
And a Wednesday and a Thursday and
Yeah.
it's fucking Friday.
Honestly, though, you had a good. Did you bring a good meal for Vienna because you knew you were
No,
coming to his house?
sorry.
She brought chicken meatballs, sweet potatoes.
So I knew that I was coming over and I was going to take the kids on a picnic because she wasn't feeling well. And I packed like a little thing and I was like, you know what? Whatever I got from Whole Foods this
You were
week, I'm
so
going to bring
full
it.
fucking shit.
You
brought
got
chicken
meatballs,
meatballs.
butternut squash ravioli.
She brought it over in. Now I'm thinking about it. You brought it over in a container. You're like, I brought lunch for them.
I brought
and I'm going, oh, really good.
Yo,
and
that is
it
so-
was fucking chicken meatballs. I'm going,
Meanwhile,
oh, so-
she's sweating.
but-
She's sweating like, oh God, she's gonna feed my son. She's gonna feed my son. What is in that?
Inspired.
I knew
I'm
you
like,
were.
well, I have stuff in the fridge.
Yeah, she was like, I cooked tacos last night. Give him this taco meat and guacamole. I'm like, I'm not fucking giving him your guacamole.
You told me though you're turning over a new leaf. I'm like cooking every night, so I'm like, oh, maybe this is it.
Wait, but also,
You definitely tried to impress me.
no, I did, but like, I also had like a bag of potato chips that I also gave your son when we were outside on the picnic. Is that okay?
Lay's, they're recalled, I think. Was it Lay's?
Like, do you have a problem with that if people are watching your kid and they give you other food?
No, because you know what? It's weird.
weird, yeah.
Like my mother-in-law watched Gio but she's also
She tried to get the
cooks.
organic snacks.
She cooks and stuff, so I'm like not really worried. But I feel like if you watch my kid for 5 days, I would have to like meal prep.
Me personally?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but I also wasn't worried like when you came here and
That's
watched
really
him
funny.
because I feel like you know better than that. But you definitely sneak him shit.
Oh, yeah, and I'm going to continue to do that.
Was it Lay's chips though?
No, it wasn't Lay's. It was
Okay.
Vicky's sea salt.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, organic.
So anywho, honestly though, when you open my fridge in my pantry, it is very. We are a non-toxic house. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. It's
have a
probably why I
question.
have so much anxiety.
Anything at Whole Foods, is it just automatically, is that healthy?
No.
Because it was bought at Whole Foods?
No.
Oh, because that's what I think.
No, that's definitely how you shop. You think going to Whole Foods is like healthy?
That's healthy.
You gotta buy the right shit,
Oh, no.
and you gotta cook it
Yeah.
and not eat it raw. Her son was playing with raw chicken the other day.
That almost took you out.
Took me out. I had a stroke for 7
No,
days.
he helped him with chicken cutlets.
I wouldn't see him for 7 days because he definitely didn't wash his hands. Freaking
I
out.
made him
Raw,
wash his
not
hands.
like the chicken cutlets cooked. It was raw. And
No,
he was
making
slapping
it
them
with
on
me.
his face.
She puts on 12 rubber gloves
I
when
do.
she's making chicken cutlets.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't even dream of putting gloves
You
on.
would lick your finger after chicken cutlet. I can't. And it's just like you.
so
like I
different.
know you take care of your kids, but like I have so much anxiety for you because you are toxic.
I feel
What
bad
were you
for
eating the other day? That
I'm
was like
living my
stressing me
best life with my children,
You
eating
probably have
whatever they want.
How do I have the stomach aches? So I don't understand. Like so annoying.
It's sad.
Oh, you're laughing, hon? Okay.
Oh, he thinks
Oh,
we're
wait, I'm
funny.
not done though because
I know.
you are like all you do.
Don't say all. They eat vegetables too.
Do they?
Yeah. They
Anyway,
love.
I open your fridge and I literally have to wash my hands after I open your fridge because I'm like, there definitely was raw chicken on this doorknob.
No, there's grime on that
No,
doorknob.
I wash my hands every time I touch your fridge. I can't. I don't want to talk about this anymore because it's stressing me out.
You're making me sad.
But this is why I have anxiety because the food in this country is so toxic. You'll be sorry unless you listen to me.
I mean,
you're starting to listen to me a little bit.
We're all gonna die, so
You have to see
Might
my
as
going to
well
my
live your
parents'
life.
house. They changed everything. They're like, "Oh, Dom's coming. We have to get this, and this." Well, and now they're starting to get on the trend.
No,
Though.
could we really quick? Grass-fed milk, raw milk. I don't fucking know what kind of milk. I told Dom, I was like, I need milk. I went to the gas station.
I didn't know people gave any milk they wanted. She goes to the gas station. I would never, not only not give my son grass-fed whole milk, I would absolutely never step foot in a Quick Check to grab milk.
She was making me cry.
Like even like someone was like, "Oh, just I have milk in my fridge." All right, is it grass-fed whole milk? No. All right, so go get it.
Yeah, no,
Quick Check, seriously? Quick Check logo was on your milk the other day. I almost had a stroke.
I know you did.
Anyway, last but not least, our favorite time of our day is our mom confessions. We have so many. Oh, we're not there yet?
Not yet. We have one more thing. Can we go? I just wanted to say something after I've been ripped a new asshole about
do
the
you have
way
to
I
say?
am non-organic foods.
I just want the best for your family.
That's fine. I want the best for my family too, but like a fucking cheeseburger tastes good.
Cooked.
Raw?
From McDonald's, they're probably half raw.
They're cooked.
Although I do love Chick-fil-A.
No. Chick-fil-A is good. My kids love Chick-fil-A. Yeah,
My husband just said eating gasoline. This is why I am the way I am.
It doesn't really matter because like nothing. My new plant. They needed something on my side, so I got the fucking organic plant over here.
He goes, "You need a plant. Why do we need a plant? You have to put a plant there." Usually he doesn't care about stuff. I had to go to Target and it's like, let's just use the plant in our living room. We literally have a plant that was in my living room right next to her. I can't.
I just need to say one thing about
What?
organic, non-organic, Instagram versus reality. Like your playroom is all fucking beige. She has a white trampoline. Like I have a fucking rainbow trampoline in the middle of my living room.
Rainbow trampoline drives me fucking insane. I walk into her house, I'm so overstimulated, I can't even explain to you. Like, I think I avoided her for 3 months because I'm like, I can't come.
Well, I
there.
think you were just really postpartum and you couldn't step in.
That too.
But yeah, so we're very different in that way,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Yeah, like you're like not organized, and I am. Like you leave fucking cabinets open, your shit's everywhere. Like it's not. You literally come to my house and you put shit in the dishwasher because you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, and it's like a little scary to like be here with my children. Like they're gonna break something, but I also feel like it comes from having multiple kids, and I'm curious to see how you are when you have more kids.
I agree.
Because I've talked like my girlfriend.
I'll
who
definitely
has
close the cabinets.
three. I mean, I will never close a cabinet. You see me cooking this morning. I was making. Everyone needed some eggs, pancakes, cabinet open, butter open, milk.
Butter
not
was
done.
probably left out.
I mean,
Cap open.
I
can't.
can't get it together. But
It's fine.
My kids are happy. Okay.
They are happy. So is Gio.
But it's hard. No, I'm not saying Gio's not happy.
No, I know.
I'm just saying the chaos.
I'm clean and you're not. It's fine.
She's so mean.
It's so fun. But
But
you know what were you going to say? You have something to say?
No. You know what our kids are going to look back on?
What?
If they were happy and loved. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter
That's
about the
all
fucking
I
beige
want.
or the rainbows or anything about that. As long as they feel happy
You're so right.
and loved and safe.
That's
and they
all I
look
want.
back on their childhood. And my shirt right now says, love yourself more. And I feel like that's really important because my mom said that's something she didn't do. And
You do this lip thing when you're about to cry. It's so cute.
Oh my God, I'm not about to cry, but okay.
You feel it though?
It's coming.
I can see it.
No, but so like
I let it out.
I'm not crying. I want to. Okay, so she can't even let me cry. She's micromanaging my crying. What a fucking dick.
That's such a me move.
But love yourself more. Like I feel like this year, like I want to put myself first and love myself more, and like. But also, it doesn't really matter. Like, my kids love me the way I am. Like, my kids love me at 200 pounds, And like it was funny because I fit into the jeans that I haven't fit into in so long. Thank you, Ozempic.
We'll get into that.
But like my kids like they don't know the difference. Like
No,
they didn't.
right.
I don't look any different to them. And I'm like, that's humbling. Yet like, can you also like give me a little like credit? Like,
Yeah.
I look better now.
Yeah,
But like they don't care. Like they don't give a shit about that. And I also look back at my childhood. Like my mom was always up and down with her weight, and like she was depressed for a while after her divorce. And like I didn't see any of that because I always just saw her happy with her kids, and that is just so important
It is.
to look back on. Like if you're happy and safe, you have a good environment, and you're loved. I think that's like what matters.
150%. And I feel like you were so loved, I was so loved, and we bring that to our kids and we bring it to other people in our life. Like I am that person that makes sure that everybody feels loved.
Yeah.
And my kid, forget it. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
It really is. At the end of the day, with my fucking white trampoline and all that shit, I honestly only care if my kid's happy, and nothing makes me more happy than when people recently have told me, you make me want to have your kid makes me want to have another kid.
Yeah.
That makes me feel like, okay, so
he's
all
just
my
content.
issues that are
Yeah.
in me are not
going
coming
out.
out.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yep.
I don't care what I go through.
Yep. I mean, it's really all that matters is belly laughs, couch cuddles.
Yes,
And
belly
the
laughs.
time you spend with your kids.
Yeah.
Someone once said to me, your presence is more important than the presence.
Your presence is a present.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking mom confessions.
Let's do it. We have the best mom confessions. So just to reiterate, every week we're doing some mom confessions. We put out a whole splurge of like, hey, if you have a mom confession, we'll keep it anonymous, but we want to laugh. We want to know your deepest, darkest mom confession that you probably didn't tell anybody yet, but we would love to hear it, and we're going to air it on our show.
Okay. I took them from my phone because I didn't have my phone, so I wrote them here.
That's fine.
All right. I've Googled, can you die from sleep deprivation? I think it is so much easier when I mom with my mom than my husband. Ooh. I've wiped my kid's face with the same sock that I was wearing.
Yeah, that's something.
Sometimes I rewrap old birthday presents from my kids' room when we are invited to a party.
All right.
I've asked
That's
the kids to clean up the dog poop in the backyard, and they literally did it with their hands. Oh, does that make you upset?
That makes me want to fucking die. And I know that's not you because you don't have a dog. Who the fuck did that?
I tell my daughter I put ice cream in her smoothies for her to drink them.
What a cute parent. One time I flung a toy out the window while driving because of my two kids were fighting over it. And the oldest, she was 5, screamed at me that I do everything wrong. I drink, I curse, I litter. Also, one of the Mother's Day notes in preschool wrote, my mom's favorite drink was special soda for parents.
I love that.
That's funny.
My kids know to ask before they drink out of my Stanley.
I've
Is
heard
this a
them ask
mommy
that.
drink or not? I'm like, thank you for asking. I
Yeah.
appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
You can drink it. It's water. Today.
I love it. Well, as always, you could find us on YouTube. You could find us on Instagram. Follow Instagram. Follow TikTok.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Throw us a like. Throw us a follow on all the socials. I'm fucking hungry. I gotta go. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
I'm so hungry I could eat